Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight, for teams... that make coaching changes in the offseason, how long do you think it takes to fully implement your system, a coach's new system?
Well, that's an interesting question, Kevin. First of all, I don't think you ever fully implement your system. You're always adding to it. You're always tinkering with it. And for a new coach, what you're really doing is you're learning your team and adjusting your system as you go along to fit your talent.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Nikola Jokic. Darius Garland is out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. And so Garland will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. To the inside, Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, pretty sure Aldama could bring down the standard if he wanted to.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Clock at 4. Portland needs to get off a shot with the shot.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. It's going to be Jokic shooting. Tyler Hero picks one up. Portland shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And the basket is good.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Garland, the pass to Aldama. Garland with a screen on Williamson. Here's Aldama, covered by Williamson. And Jokic gets it to go.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Mr. Gobert. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Wagner finds Williamson. Gobert with a screen for Williamson. There's the drive and the dunk by Williamson.
That was all drive from Williamson. He wanted it and got it.
Here's Aldama. The three ball. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, well, once things start going in that direction, regaining your composure defensively is not easy to do.
Jokic. Gobert pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 3. Floats it up for Williamson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Williamson's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, look, it's not just dunks for Zion inside. He's got great touch in there as well.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels. Last season's performance for him, he was around 9 points per last year. 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Will stand after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization. Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Outside Garland. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me? Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williams.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Daniels. Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Inside. Here's Gobert. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Garland will bring it up for Portland. Jokic sets the screen for Garland. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Drummond's checked in for the Trailblazers. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Williamson kicks to Daniels. Pass to Wagner. There's the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Back to Garland. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Laravia. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That puts them in the lead. Williamson's got 9 points.
Well, the 3-ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from that.
Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Pass to Wagner. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Cloak loose. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Second, the Pelicans.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Whitmore is checked in. Martin's checked in for the Trailblazers. Bruce Brown comes in for Trey Murphy. Portland trailing here. Garland with it. Last game he had 13. There's the triple. And they hit it back. And the Pelicans making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. Portland with the ball. Brown right side. And finished off by Martin.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Williamson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
That's a terrific assessment. Here's Williamson. Yep, that one goes. Williamson's got 14 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Williamson against Martin, and he uses the glass on the layup.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
And here is Drummond. Hasn't made one yet. Garland with the bucket. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Williamson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle, so strong and athletic.
And defensively, Stan, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
And it's Drummond missing.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Williamson against Garland. Now here's Williamson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Caruso sets the screen for Garland. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Garland's got 7.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
6 to shoot. Floats one up. Oh, that's blocked.
A remarkable defender. Caruso also uses his deceptive vertical to his advantage to come up with blocks.
Floats one. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Brown outside. Martin with the screen for Brown. Pass to Drummond. Now Garland. Jacks up a 3. Drummond. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Williamson with it, covered by Martin. Fades and shoots. Portland grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Up again. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Trailblazers. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Jokic is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Darius Garland. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Daniels. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 9.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Wagner outside. Wide open look. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. They start a 3-game homestand with that game.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Boston Celtics. Then on Friday, They'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Dyson Daniel. Pass to Laravia. And here's Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. Wagner outside. Hero from long range. And it's Portland with the rebound, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Yeah, they split their series last year. Both sides have loads of talent. It should be an entertaining meeting again.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
Right wing. Here's Aldama. Whitmore defending. Laravia passes to Garland. Pelicans pull it in. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McConnell. Left side, Hero. Lets it go with a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Garland. Here's Laravia. Now Jokic. And here's Garland for 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Trailblazers in second. The Pelicans fourth.
Both really good defensively last season, and that showed up in those steals numbers.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McConnell kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Hero. Back to Gobert. Jokic with the steal. Down low. Here's Aldama. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's an 8-point Portland lead.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
Here's Hero. And there it is for him. Hero's got 11.
Well, it's hard to stop him once he's at the rim. That's a strong move.
Garland surveying the D. Pass to Jokic. Over Gobert. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got 5 assists tonight. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
And both free throws good for Whitmore.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Out to the wing. Pass to Laravia. Jokic a screen. Laravia passes to Jokic. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's McConnell. Wagner outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's McConnell, guarded by Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic with the steal. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland. Pass to Whitmore. And a wide open look for Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hero's got 9 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Portland, and the Pelicans making a change here. Rupert's checked in. And here are the Trailblazers now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Aldama. Whitmore defending. Pass to Garland. Goes up on the wing. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Garland finds Jokic. Here's the teardrop. That one goes. Count it. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
Here's Laravia. He's defended by Wagner.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Whitmore with it. Aldama's there. And that one drops.
An old school shot from Whitmore. There is still some value in that mid-range.
To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. A quick shot there, and it's off target. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Here's Whitmore, defended by Aldama. There's the screen. Outside, Hero. Gobert in the corner. Wagner outside. For 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Garland with it. He's got 18. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Gobert. Whitmore with it. Buries it down low. 8 points for Cam Whitmore.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Rupert. Scoreless thus far. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Garland. To Gobert. It's stolen by Aldama. Here's Laravia. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Hero.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. Portland had Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Here's Caruso. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And the Trailblazers lead by 8. Here's Daniels, defended by Caruso. They set the pick. Down low, here's Filipowski. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Round kicks to Caruso. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Martin missing. New Orleans got into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Daniels. There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter. There's Brown with the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Caruso. Now here's Brown. And it's Daniels with the rebound. New Orleans has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. They set the pick. The 3. Some solid defense from Brown. Trailblazers leading by 3. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For New Orleans, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Jokic. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Williamson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
Good luck guarding Zion when he's attacking. He is a force.
That one is no good. Portland trailing here. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown the pass to Caruso. Drummond dishes to Brown. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Caruso sets the screen for Brown. Fires from 14. The focus there from Jokic. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Darius Garland has been leading the charge for Portland. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be right back after this.
Checking out the Trailblazers. Even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time.
And now let's focus on the Trailblazers. At halftime now, it's been a tight one.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Daniels. Franz Wagner is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Aldama. Here's Jokic, defended by Gobert. And And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
But I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
There's a screen. Here's Garland. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Williamson finds Wagner. Gobert, the screen. Here's Daniels. Good on the bucket. Daniels has got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Portland making a change here. Caruso's checked in. The Trailblazers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
And Jokic drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Daniels kicks to Gobert. That's to Williamson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, you have to really appreciate Williamson's fire and tenacity on the court. Players like him get everyone to increase their intensity.
And both free throws good for Williamson. And Portland has possession. Pass to Aldama. The 11-footer. Nice jump shot. Good. Caruso's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Well, you don't see Caruso take these shots much, but that doesn't mean he'll pass on the chance to score.
Gobert, the pass to Wagner. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. A rare miss for him. To the wing on the left. Here's LaRavia. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
Here's Daniels, defended by Caruso. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. To the inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Zion Williamson.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Jokic on top. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Hero, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Caruso. Here's LaRavia. And it's off from three-point range. The Pelicans trail. Now Whitmore. From downtown. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Now here's Caruso. He's tightly guarded. Caruso, a screen on Wagner. And the three ball is good. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Daniels kicks to Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Darius Garland. David.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Trailblazers. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it'll force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans and see what changes they make. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. Pass to Hero. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, Filipowski passes to Wagner. Pass to Rupert. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Martin against Wagner. Martin dishes to Brown. Back to Martin. Got a piece of it. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Martin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Now Whitmore. 8 points for him. And it's sent back by Drummond. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Caruso. And he makes good on the layup. And it's a 5-point Portland lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Caruso, the pass to LaRavia. Outside, Martin. Pass to Brown. Caruso sets the screen for Brown. Offline with his 3. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Rupert. Now McConnell. Defended by Caruso. McConnell passes to Wagner. Here's Rupert. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Garland. He's checked in for Drummond. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
Well, they played great defense last season. They had great rim protection, and they were very disruptive.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mark. Here's LaRavia. Outside Mark. Now Garland. Good on the triple. Garland's got 23.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable.
Here's Filipowski, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. 25 points in the game.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
At the teardrop, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Dyson Daniels checked in for the Pelicans. Here is Daniels. He has 5. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Daniels has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
Outside Garland. Hit the floater. That's tipped.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
Pass to Daniel. .151 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's LaRavia. He's got 10. Back to Garland. Here's LaRavia. Misses the 3.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
For the lead, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
And it's a challenge trying to guard Jokic from there. Adept at making you foul him on the way up.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
From deep, Jokic. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
There's the pick. Pass to Whitmore. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Trailblazers have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Daniels. 7 points in the game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Mr. Williamson. 7-foot shot. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Williamson's got 8 points here in this quarter. Garland from deep 3-point land. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. A grand total of 28 points for... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Brown. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Santi Aldama is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Garland. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Back to Aldama. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Over Williamson. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Garland. Jokic has got 20 points.
The defense has had no answer for Nikola Jokic. He's getting whatever he wants out there.
Hero passes to Williamson. Hero sets the pick for Williamson. Back to Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Hero is so confident. When he's looking to score inside, he does not back away from contact.
That's good from Hero. The Pelicans making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Very versatile player. Hero spaces the floor. He can drive. He can pass. And he's a sneaky good rebounder as well.
Free throw good from Brown.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Hero. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. There's Wagner with the 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Brown outside. They set the screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Franz Wagner.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Pass to Daniels. Now Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, that contact does nothing to Zion. He's just way too strong.
Back to Garland. Here's Aldama. Lock at 6. Now here's Jokic. Defended by Gobert. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
Alex Caruso is checked in for Portland.
1 shot.
Free throw, no good for Jokic.
Well, the metronome-like consistency of Jokic, one reason he's a multiple-time league MVP.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Left side, Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Jokic. Pelicans pull it in. Daniels has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Misses from short range. Portland leading to the left wing. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Brown. It's good from long range. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, if there's a better passing big man than Jokic, I want to know who it is.
New Orleans moving it around. A three-pointer is right on target. Williamson's got 15 points in just the second half. And Aldama has it in the corner. Brown outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Jokic with the steal. He's all alone. Finished off the break.
And I feel like Jokic has 360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
It's to Williamson. A 15-footer. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Williamson's got 9 points in the quarter. Wagner against Brown, and here's Jokic. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Fades. Portland grabs the miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Back to Brown. Fires the 3. Nice defense from Wagner. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 4-point game. Daniels, no good. Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Caruso against Hero. Here's Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
Back to Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
That free throw good from Williamson. Both good from the line that time. Trailblazers leading by 4. And here is Brown. And good that time. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Outside, Hero. And there's the drive. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Arabia's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's LaRavia. He's defended by Wagner. There's the steal. Daniels with it. Williamson outside. Gobert with a screen for Williamson. Driving to the basket. Back to Daniels to tie it up. Connects from three-point range. Daniels has got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only improve his confidence.
Pass to Jokic. That shot missing. Gobert with the defensive effort. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Jokic. They need this. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Garland, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Hero with the screen on Garland. Three-pointer, Daniels. Aldama with the rebound. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
You see the full strength and athleticism of Murphy on this jam.
Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Hero. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Right side, Garland. Aldama inside. Covered by Williamson. New Orleans has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Pass to Daniel. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Laravia, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they say the layup.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
He's perfect from the line this time. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Out left to the wing. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, great to see the young fella step up. Whitmore showing veteran composure out there.
The Trailblazers working the ball around now. The wide open look here for Garland. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded closely. Portland grabs the miss. Laravia's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Jokic. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mr. Williamson. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Wagner against Garland. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. New Orleans in the lead. Williamson with it. Garland picks him up. Now, Hero guarded closely. It's blocked.
Great timing there from Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 1. Outside Garland to the paint, and stolen by Whitmore. And finished off by Wagner.
And this is why they go to Wagner here. He can get them the clutch point.
To the inside. Here's Jokic. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Hero. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
Toppin, he's checked in for New Orleans. Timeout, Blazers. The Pelicans making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. Lenny Wilkins was just reviewing his plan with his team. We told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. 29 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Good!
Well, they really needed a hoop, and Hero steps up.
Timeout, Blazers. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Daniels. Pass to Jokic. 13 feet away. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Absolutely the guy you go to in this situation. Jokic has no trouble scoring in the clutch.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Outside Hero. Got it! So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tyler. They're a good road team, but
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony.